Hey guys, my name's Michaela Clark. I am a Diamond Beachbody coach. I finished last year in the top 1% and I'm still in the top 1% of the company this year. So I'm excited to have you guys in this group. This group is here to teach you how to build a successful Beachbody business from the comfort of your home, on the go. It's flexible for your schedule to fit it into the cracks of your day. So this business is based on you and when you can fit things in. So this is a totally open group. Ask questions. We actually love questions and would rather have a group filled with questions than a silent group. So don't be shy to ask questions. This group is solely to help you see if this is something you could see yourself doing in the future. If coaching is something that you would like to do that's an avenue for you. We want you to be able to make an informed decision. And so that's what this group is about, is giving you the information that you need to make this decision. A chance for you to try on the Beachbody Coach pants and see if they fit. So I wanted to give a really quick background of who I am. So growing up, I was always thin. I didn't eat super healthy, but my genetics, I was just thin. It wasn't until after I had my daughter that I started to notice that my body was not the same. And I slid into a depression. I just didn't take care of myself. I didn't like the person I saw in the mirror. I was having an identity crisis. I was a young mom, so I wanted to still dress like a young person, but I felt like now that I was a mom, I wasn't able to do that. Plus my clothes weren't fitting right, but I couldn't really justify going out and buying new clothes that made me feel comfortable and happy. So I would wear my old clothes and I would just feel uncomfortable. I didn't do anything about it though. I just figured I needed to be mom and I couldn't take care of me because I had to take care of a little girl. Fast forward 22 months, I had my son, and it was then that it clicked that I just didn't want to go back to the person I was before. I wanted to be healthy and I wanted to teach my kids to treat their bodies like their most prized possession. And I wanted to show them how it's not important to be thin, but it's important to be fit and to take care of yourself. And so I started going to the gym at like 5 a.m. in the morning, but with a colicky sick baby. It was just really, really hard. And so my husband found a workout program, Insanity, and he asked if I wanted to do it. I'd never heard of it before, but I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. I mean, it can't hurt, right? And I started it and I lost 23 pounds, which may not seem like a lot, but to me, it was everything. It gave me confidence. I was happy again. I started coming out of my shell. I wasn't in this zombie mode, this autopilot mode anymore. I was actually enjoying my life. I was, probably more pleasant to be around. I wasn't crying every time we had to go somewhere or find clothes because things actually started to fit and things were actually falling off of me. And so through that, my journey, I've been able to discover myself again, and I've been able to, find me again. And so I was doing my workouts and I was sharing them on Facebook, and a friend of mine said, well, I know you're looking for a job to kind of bring in a little extra, and what you're doing, people get paid to do. And I was like, what? No. And she explained to me, yeah. And so she got me connected with who's now my coach. And I learned that by being an example and sharing what you're doing, you're being a coach. And so that's when it clicked, and I jumped in and said, yeah, I'm going to do it. And I remember my coach asking me why. And she told me that to help people wasn't a good enough answer. It's a great answer to have, but you need to have a deeper why. And so I started digging deep, and I realized my why was to be able to give my kids the things that I never had. Because growing up, I was taken care of, but I can remember not feeling like I fit in, because not that material things matter, but I just didn't feel like I fit in because I shopped at secondhand stores, and I grew up with a single mom in a town that's full. There's not very many people who are divorced and who are single, kids, and I was an only child. And so I felt alone. And so I wanted to be able, my big why is to give my kids a life that I never had. And I don't want to spoil them, but I do want to give them those things. I want to have the freedom to travel with my kids and take them places without having to worry financially. And I want to be able to give back. And I know that money isn't everything. I know that. But I also know that if you have an abundance of money, you can bless a lot of lives. And I want to be able to bless a lot of lives. I want to adopt. And I know that you have to have money to do that. And so I want to have this freedom to live a life that I have designed and that my husband and family and I can design together and just have this life that's amazing and incredible. Through Beachbody coaching, I actually started out not so confident, but through it I've gained a lot of confidence. And I've actually gained a full-time income working a part-time job doing this. And so it's pretty amazing to know that by myself I'm able to pay the mortgage on our home. Where we live is not cheap, and so it's really neat to be able to say I contributed to our family. My favorite thing about coaching is not the money. It's actually the relationships that I found. Being a stay-at-home mom, I've felt secluded, and I live in an area where I don't know a lot of people, and through this I have found a second family. I've found true friends who celebrate my successes, who are there for me when I'm sad and down and when I fail, and it's just been a really amazing opportunity to be surrounded by all of these positive people. Like, you see social media and you don't think, you see all this negativity, right? And people are just hanging out their dirty laundry for everyone to see. But when you start getting into this coaching world, you actually start to find positivity, and you start to see things in a whole new way that you never thought you could. I actually look back sometimes on my posts from before I was a coach, and I think to myself, wow, I'm such a Debbie Downer. So it's just giving me this new sense of self and this new sense of light in my life that I'm gonna make it, and that my family's gonna make it, and that I can make a difference, even if it's small. So if you're ready to help other people and you have this passion to do something bigger with your life that you never imagined, I hope you'll take the time to listen to this group and really participate, because this opportunity can change your life, because it's touched mine and changed mine in so many ways. So I want to welcome you officially to this group. Again, we don't like quiet. We want you to comment and ask questions and test us to see what we can answer for you, so that you can know without a doubt whether this is for you or not. Okay, enjoy your week, and I'll see you later.